If you assume that I'm filming multiple videos in one sitting, you'd be right. What's up everybody, back at it again. Now I can say it's another new video, even though I'm filming a bunch of these in one go, and they're gonna all be thrown up in pretty much one go, since if you guys have never been to China, VPN situation is ass sometimes, so actually accessing YouTube is difficult. So the idea is I'm going to be doing a lot of the filming here and editing, and once I get back to where I live in Australia, I'll upload everything in one go. So some things may be irrelevant, but you know what? We're going to talk about more shoes again. This is another shoe review, and this is of a shoe that was part of a rather interesting pack. And as you probably saw now in the title, we are talking about the Just Do It Air Max 1 in the white colorway. I need to remember to stop using this rustly jacket, but you know what? We're just gonna go with it. Now, let's get into the box. This one is red. This is one of the standard red Nike sportswear boxes that most of their lifestyle shoes come in. It's just a flip top, and part of the special edition Just Do It pack, it actually came with two giant Just Do It stickers. I haven't used any of them. I'm just too worried to use stickers because it's one of those things where you use it once and it's done for, so I'd rather just keep it in the box. And the shoes came stuffed with, standard paper, pretty standard wrapping paper as well. And there was an extra set of flat orange laces with nothing on it, and they're pretty thick as well compared to what's actually on the shoe, which we'll get to in a bit. So other than that, pretty standard affair. And the box label is actually read as Nike Air Max 1 SE. I've never actually known what SE stands for. If you guys know what that is, just write it down below. I'd love to know. I wouldn't love to know, but it'd be interesting to know. So with the box out of the way, we can just, this time I'm just gonna leave it here. That was pretty loud actually. With the box out of the way, we can get straight into the shoes. And here it is, the Nike Air Max 1 in the Just Do It white colorway. Yeah, it is quite a busy shoe, as you can probably tell just by looking at it. And I should probably just grab the right shoe, because the right shoe does come with one thing that's not on the left shoe, and that's this hang tag that says Just Do It. Full disclosure, I haven't worn these yet. I've owned these for almost about a year now, and I still haven't seen myself or found an opportunity to wear it. So that pretty kind of gives away my general opinion of this shoe. But there is still stuff I like about it, so I think we should just get into that. So as an Air Max 1, its most eye-catching feature is that visible air unit. So being the first shoe with a visible air unit, it was quite revolutionary for its time. To be honest, you don't really feel the air unit all that much, but visually, I've always loved air shoes. I think that's just a trait of anyone from Australia. Anything with a fat air bubble gets you those clout points on Instagram and Facebook. Very nice. And in terms of the Just Do It features, there is a lot of branding, Just Do It branding all over the shoe. So we'll just quickly shoot off each one. So on the toe box, you've got Just Do It embroidered. Then you've got a Nike swoosh embroidered here. And then you've got Just Do It repeated 3 times on the mudguard. Then you've got another mini white swoosh over here. There will be B-roll as well. You've got Just Do It just printed on the swoosh here. You've got Nike Air, a Nike Air patch sewn in here. You've got a Just Do It patch with the Nike on the, right hand for this shoe. A patch sewn onto the back. You've got Nike Air sewn sort of the bottom part inside of the heel. And then you've got a Nike patch sewn on here. And then I've always forgotten what this material is. But basically when you look at it from different angles, it shows different things. And again, it says just do it. And finally, for the last just do it piece of branding, on these thin ribbon laces that come standard on the shoe, you've actually got just do it written all across the lace. So this shoe is just absolutely covered in just do it branding. This shoe retailed for a price, I bought this ages ago in Hong Kong. If I can remember right, it was either 900 or 1,000 Hong Kong dollars. So I'll just put the conversion again over here. And to be honest, you know, the material that they use is quite good. The entire upper, except for the collar area, is actually this really nice soft white leather. And it's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. Most like leather you find on like these Nike sneakers usually aren't that amazing, but this is quite soft, so that is a plus. Now, just to touch on cushioning, you've just got some standard regular, I guess, Phylon foam, and then you've got a Air Max unit in the heel. So Air Max is just compressed air really, and to be 100% honest, you can't really feel it all that much. Now, in terms of sizing, for me, I'm a true to size 9.5, and Air Max 1s to me fit true to size. I bought these in a 9.5 and they fit fine. They do fit a little bit narrow, so if you have a really wide foot, you may want to, you know, find out a bit more about if the shoe will fit you or not. But at least for my foot, 9.5 worked great. So the overall comfort of the shoe, most of it is coming from the insole. The insole isn't amazing, but it's okay. You can just feel the Air Max unit, but to be honest, like this is some really old tech from back in the 80s. So it really doesn't hold up to a lot of the newer shoes these days. The upper though is actually quite nice. Because of this soft leather, it actually bends really nicely and it doesn't hold much memory, so it doesn't really gain any creases, even though I've worn these inside a few times and really kind of bent the leather. It tends to just bounce back to its original shape and it feels great on feet. So that is my overall thought on the comfort of the shoe. And with that, we've pretty much reached the end of this shoe. My final opinions on this shoe, to be 100% honest, as much as I really do like this over branding and everything, I think it's a bit too much as well, based on the fact that I still have not worn these shoes outside yet. Every time I plan to wear them, something like holds me back. I put them on and I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna put these on today. And also, all white outsoles, it's one of those things where once you commit, there's no turning back. It's not like a black sole where you wear it a few times. It doesn't look that bad, and then you can just keep it on ice for a little longer. Once you wear this, it's just gonna look terrible. But overall, I did really think this was probably one of the better shoes out of the Just Do It pack. I know a lot of people were really on the white Air Force Ones. I understand that, and I do like the branding on the Air Force One as well. I'll put a picture of that particular Air Force One I'm talking about because there's been a few. But for me, I feel like if it's a question between the Air Max 1 and the Air Force One, I think the Air Max 1 is the better silhouette, and that is why I picked this one up. One thing I did want to mention as well, when you wear the shoe, because of this soft leather, when you put pressure in the front and straighten out the toe, it tends to buckle in these like areas here, and it doesn't look all that great. So, and I guess you could say, oh, maybe you could size down further, but at that point my toe would be pushing through the end of the shoe, and I don't think that would be very comfortable. So the soft leather is kind of like a double-edged sword. Feels great, but aesthetically can look a bit strange with the buckling. And with that, we've come to the end of my second video. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments down below. I have a feeling I already kind of know what popular opinion is going to be. A lot of people weren't really on the Just Do It pack at all, to be honest, aside from the Air Force One and maybe this Air Max. But, you know, I like the strange things, And you know, strange again, overbranded as hell, but I like it. So, you know, leave a like if you like the video, dislike if you dislike the video, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. And here is now the on feet portion, just to give you an idea of what it may look like if you were like lying down on the floor and like staring straight at someone's shoe. This is what this shoe would look like. Go.